Welcome back. So I've got a couple of bigger projects that I was working on, but I need to work on this because I've got kids and their teeth are falling out. That's not unexpected. That's part of growing up. Your teeth get loose, you pull them out. The tooth fairy comes, takes your teeth and probably does something nefarious with them and leaves you money. The tooth fairy, being me, needed a cool way to make the tooth for coin exchange. So I was going to make a small wooden box to put the tooth in and take the tooth and leave the coin and, But then I was at the thrift store and I found this wooden box for 25 cents. And this was one time when I decided not to turn this into a DIY project that would cost me 100 times more than just the 25-cent wooden box. The problem is this box is not too exciting. So I'm going to make this into a very obvious tooth fairy box. What I'm going to do is, first of all, put a tooth on the top. This is a little paper outline of a tooth that I cut out, and I have a block of wood. We're going to make a tooth that's going to go right here on the lid. It'll look something like that, but cooler. Then we're going to take this. This is a roll of self-adhesive velvet, and we're going to line this box with velvet to make it very posh for only the finest of tooth for money exchanges. So here's a little block of wood that I'm going to cut this tooth out of. First thing I'm going to do is cut this curve out of the bottom. That is just matching the curve of the lid here so that the tooth will set on top of the lid, or actually be inset a little bit. There's that cut out, and that should now fit right along that curve there. So I'm gluing that back on with a drop of glue, so when I cut the tooth shape out, this will be flat while I'm cutting this out. There we go. I'm going to cut this out with the bandsaw. Just going to go really carefully and not lose any fingertips. See if this will pop off. And this should sit right on there. There's the tooth. It's looking pretty good. I'm going to put it on this lid. I want to inset the tooth just about the depth of those grooves. I don't think that'll be too hard. I'll take the middle out with the Dremel, and then I'll just use utility knife or X-Acto knife or something just to cut out the edges.
Much later.
There it is. Fits in there okay. It's not beautiful by any means. So let's put a little wood glue on this. Now that we got the lid glued on, let's work on the inside. I thought about getting some flocking, and that would have been probably the easiest way to line the inside of this box. But I found this roll of self-adhesive velvet for just a few dollars. First thing we're gonna do is cut ourselves a strip that is 71 millimeters wide. And that should give us plenty to do this whole thing.
A few moments later.
That wasn't too bad. I had a few little wrinkles, but I think I got everything smoothed out. Just gonna wait for that glue to dry.
The next day.
This project really didn't take much time at all. I would have liked this tooth to be maybe more white. I could have used a white stain or something on it. Probably a different type of wood would have been better. This self-adhesive velvet actually turned out pretty nice. I'm not sure how well the adhesive will hold. We'll see how it lasts, but it should be pretty simple if it peels up to just glue it back down. So that's all I've got today. You guys let me know what your experiences were with the tooth fairy when you were kids. Did you believe that the tooth fairy was real? Did you leave your teeth under your pillow? Did you put them in a bag? Did you have a box? How did you do things when you were a kid? Did you have any fun tooth-related traditions? It seems like such a weird one, right? You pull your teeth out and somebody takes your teeth and gives you money. It's a very weird thing when you really think about it. I appreciate all of you guys. Go out and do some sort of dad things, and I'll see you next time.